There are sounds I've been chasing for 3 days now. Where I live, this time of year, there's usually water everywhere. Little streams, fountains, runoff you can hear before you see it. But we're in a drought, so even finding this took more searching than I expected. It's probably a bit dumb idea maybe. The plan is simple. I want to make new recordings of running water for a small library. Custom self-made recordings are important to me because they keep me from searching libraries that I don't know even half the sounds that I'm looking for. So I'm packing my bag with my recorder and microphones, and yes, maybe a bit too long cables, because you never know how far away you have to place them. I have also decided to take my DIY piezo hydrophone with me, because I also want audio material to experiment with, and these types of recordings turn out to be perfect for that. The first stop was a fountain that I have actually wanted to record for a while now. It's pretty big and loud, but has at least 2 different sounds to it. As I was walking by other little fountains I was planning to record, I realized how dry the last months have been. They were all turned off. Yes, I think I can hear it. But I still had hope that at least my first stop isn't going to be a bust. So I kept going, and not even in sight I started hearing it. I think I'll set up here. Yeah, that will sound crazy. As I went on for the next one I had in mind, I came across one little fountain right next to it that had water dripping out. Just funny, look what I found. Maybe they can't turn off that one. I'll try. After I captured the little one, I went directly to the next big one that was right beside it. That's two of the bigger ones done. Because of the drought, they turned off many of the fountains, so I have to go see if I can find any more. But that was cool. But as it turns out, every other fountain I came across was dry. I walked around a bit more, couldn't find any more fountains. It's probably a bit dumb idea maybe. I thought I'd find more. I knew that they turn off a lot, but not. That's almost all of them. Gonna think of a new idea. I mean, Basel has running water all around, so maybe gonna go to a river and make some water recordings there. But tomorrow, probably. We'll see. Bye. On day 2, I decided to go to a place where I actually have never been, even though it's not far from where I live. It is a very small area where people go to relax and enjoy the quiet nature. And pretty soon I was able to hear some water running. After the little disappointment from yesterday, I decided to go to the Oktava. It's also near where I live. Here are some little steamlets, and I've decided to record these. They are actually pretty neat. I was able to find one more location that sounded quite nice and offered some variation of the stream, so I could get a little more out of it. This is such a beautiful place here. Unfortunately, there is also not very much water running. Just these little steamlets. I think I captured all of them. But look at this. It's day 3, looking for water to record. I just thought I'd go back to the same location as on day 1. It doesn't seem like, well, there's running water now, but not in the fountains. I think since we had a drought, it hasn't rained like for over a month or maybe even 2. So I'm gonna go to another location and see if there's something to record there. I know there is one more little fountain. Let's see if that one is running. I never actually seen it not running, but it's a special time. Yeah, I can hear it. It's running. Let's hope it's not too noisy, because they're building stuff around here in the area. Let me show you. I'm gonna set up here and make a little recording, and then I'm gonna head off to the next one. I think I'm a bit tired. I just realized I forgot my headphones, so I have to go back now and get them, because, well, I know the setup works, but I would still like to hear it in real time. You never know. So I'm gonna go back, get my headphones, and then I'm gonna go directly to a new location. Oh well. But since I was already there, I decided to record the second part of the fountain too. And after that, I packed up my gear and went back home. I was lying. Something like that shouldn't happen to me. But what can I do? The good thing is the detour isn't too long, because it's not too far from where I live. The bad thing is it's all downhill and afterwards uphill again, opposed to just downhill from here. And then I'll pack my headphones. I'm back at the spot I thought would be good, but right now, I mean, it's not very quiet here. I'm gonna go head up that way and see if maybe this guy will not follow me. That looks like a good spot. I can still hear some traffic, but maybe I can filter that out. It's not too bad. He seems to be coming back, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit and hope that he will leave for good. It just started right when I wanted to set up. The cleaning car finally went away, and I was able to set up my equipment and start the recording. I decided to go even further up the stream to see how it is doing there, where I found this little fountain. Not much going on. I might have to go to another place now because it's really empty, everything. But luckily I found this little fountain, so that's cool. So I turned around and went back down to the original spot. At last I was able to record it because the workers were having a break. I'm now at the spot I thought I would go. and it really is a small stream, bigger than the last ones though. There are fish here, really small ones. I shouldn't disturb them because the water is really low and I don't want to get them stressed, so I will try to find a spot that's suited so I don't have to use the hydrophone, which is a pity, but what can you do? I'm gonna go see if there's maybe even a more shadowy place because the sun is really hot right now. I just recorded this spot. It was really nice. I couldn't film it though because it's a bit steep here. Let's see. Gonna look for another spot because the recording is quite nice, even though it's quite windy. Okay, let's go. Unfortunately, the trail ended there. There was no other meaningful water sound I could capture. I was also very tired, starting to get sunburn, and it was starting to get really uncomfortable in the heat. So I decided to wrap it up. That's gonna be it for today. I really couldn't find another point to record. Everything was too low, or it didn't sound at all. At least I know now when there is water again where I can record, so that's cool. And I think I do have some good sounds, so I will clean them up and get them ready. It's a bit of a bummer and a shame, but let's go. I didn't find everything I hoped to on these trips. Most of the time it was searching and not finding, but I don't think that's a failure. I think that's just what this project turned out to actually be about. And honestly, I think it might be some of the most meaningful material I've recorded. Not despite of the drought, but because of it.